Hi loves, this is Aldea and today I wanted to dupe 3 palettes that are currently in my wish list for some reason. The first one, like the oldest one, is going to be the Gourmande Girls BITTEN palette. I really fell for that color story. I'm gonna show it to you there. I really fell for that color story as soon as I saw it. But I was quite hesitant because I really love the formula from Gourmande Girls. I really enjoy their matte. Their shimmers are beautiful. They are always really beautiful on the lids, but they tend to not last the best on me, the shimmers. So I was quite hesitant to buy it, but I'm still really thinking about it. And recently I had to use my Haunted palette for one of my projects. It was Project 10 Uses, I think. I can link it up there. And I really enjoyed using it. And yes, it's not the best lasting on me, but it's definitely not the worst. And it really makes me want to buy more from them because I always end up loving their color story. But today we are going to dupe it. So the first one is going to be the BITTEN palette. The other one is another one from Gourmande Girls. Actually, it's going to be the Nevermore, and that one, oh my god, it's so unique, I think, and I'm so in love with that color story as well. So yeah, I'm gonna dupe both of these from Gourmande Girls, and the third one is going to be the Bella Beauty Bar Dead Roses 2 palette. I would not be surprised if it becomes one of their bestsellers because it looks so good. I'm so in love into these tones, like the mustard, the more like pinky reds, oh no, yeah, I really want it. I really love Bella Beauty Bar's matte formula. It's one of my favorites, but their shimmers tend to last not the best on me, unfortunately, because they are always so beautiful as well. But yeah, I'm still really thinking about it. If I had all the money in the world, I would have bought all 3, of course. But it's not the case. So I will try to dupe them in my collection, and if even after this I still really want them, I will probably get them because yeah, I will fall for them. So yeah, I'm going to dupe all 3 in this video. If there is some palettes that you are interested in and you want me to try to dupe them, let me know in the comments. I would be really happy to do so. And yeah, I will let you with it. Okay, so let's start. I have all of my singles in front of me. I will not open everything. If you want to see my whole collection, you can check my eye product collection. I will link it up here. So I have this very big palette and I want to put all 3 palettes inside in the end. Normally it will fit. I also have some eyeshadow palettes that are magnetic that I can depot, but I will prioritize my singles. So I have my laptop next to me with the color stories. I will start with the BITTEN palette. So from what I see, the first shade is an iridescent called Mina, and I already know what I want to put in that place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one from Lethal is going to be perfect. Let me grab my tools. I have my magnet and I have my little you know, tool from the Delts Cosmetics that also has holes in the back of their palettes. This one, I think it's antimatter. So I think it's quite a perfect match actually. Then we have Euphoria. Do I have something like this? Oh yeah, maybe. Could that be like one of these? I'm seeing like Aphrodite maybe. Let me grab that one, and if I'm in the end not happy with it, I can change it. Oh, I will have to put a sticker on the back. Hold. Okay. Then elemental dust. This is a light gray. I'm pretty sure I have a recent one. I think this is quite perfect. I think that the one from the BITTEN palette has a little bit of more blue in it, but this one will do. It's called Numb. You know, this one is the closest. Then we have Shapeshifter. And I think it's not a black, it's a very, very dark purple, is it? Oh no, a very dark blue. Do I have a blue that dark? Maybe this one, but like it's not very, like it's not blue in my opinion. Maybe Spellbound could be the right one. Let me grab it. Oh no, it's not written. Okay, so Spellbound. I'm quite bummed that the Blend Bunny shadows are a little bit smaller than every other square that I have, but yeah, whatever. Then we have the shade Vampire. I'm pretty sure I have something like this. Maybe this one. This is Lethal Symmetry. I think it's quite a good match, actually. Let me put it, and I will change it if I'm wrong. Like, oh, sorry, I was organizing it wrong. Yeah, it's more like it. But at the same time, is this one? No, it's not. And oh, this one, Terminus. No, it's the muted one. Then we have Hysteria. This one, yeah, it's more of a purple, like a blue purple. Would that one work? This is a Hydra from Artitude, but it's... I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's the right flip. And it's very, like, it's more of a topper shade. That's not the one. I'm thinking about a shade from Glam Shop. Is it this one? This is Acrylic Ice. That might be the right one, actually. Like, sorry, I was completely out of frame. Acrylic Ice. This is Beetle, I think. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Oh no, this one is beautiful, but that's clearly not that. And this one, Lethal Exosphere. Yeah, no, that one is going to be too dark as well. Beautiful. But I think it might be too dark, is it? Yeah, I still think that Hysteria is going to be the closest one. Let me check a little bit more. Okay, so that's going to be this one. Then we have the shade Hunted, which is a beautiful dark green. I really enjoy that type of shade. I think this is too light. Yeah, I will not have this in my singles. And it has this type of, not really blue undertone, but kind of. Okay, so I think I will have to, okay, I may have to settle for this one, which is still, yeah, I think it's not like that bad. Then Fangs. That one, I really love that. It's a very dark brown. Yeah, I need it darker. Oh, I think this one could be perfect. Ulo from the Rotten palette. Oh, sorry, yeah, this one. But let me check my big single palette. Yeah, no, it's going to be Ulo. I'm sorry if I blind you. Yeah, okay. Oh, same thing, it's not written. Okay. Then we have Slayer, and that one could be quite easy actually. Like it's a like lighter pink. It's quite a common shade. Could that be this one from Lethal? I think it really could be that one. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. If I'm not happy with that, I can change it later. Oh, no. I just put like this in, well, whatever. Okay. Okay, I also have that one, but it's way more like peachy gold. No, I'm gonna stick with that one, which is Evoke from Lethal. Okay, then we have Immortal, and Immortal is a, well, it's, could that be considered pastel? Maybe. A sort of very light, almost pastel purple. I may have this from, yeah. I thought I would have that from the Fairy Tale Fairies palettes, but I don't. Like, it's not cool toned enough, in my opinion. Maybe in the Rotten. No. Okay, so it appears that I don't really have anything close to it. Or maybe... could that one be enough? Like its sequence from Lethal Cosmetics? I think it's going to be the closest that I can get. Then we have Bloodlust, which is a deep red. This one I'm pretty sure I own. Like, this one is pretty much a blood red. It's called Predation from Lethal. It's not as dark, but I'm pretty sure, like, did I use it? Maybe it's in my BYOP, the darker red shade that I own. Or, oh, I think that Marrow is going to be better, actually. I'm going to take that. Yeah, Marrow from the Rotten palette. Okay. Then we have BITTEN. And, oh, BITTEN is very beautiful. It makes me think of the few shades that I swatched from Glam Shop earlier. That, like, you know, I was looking for that one. Maybe this one, like Beetlejuice. Could that be the one? Like, it's that vibe, you know? It doesn't shift like gold in the end. This one is more blue, but I think that one is closer to the more, like, you know, like purple vibe. Oh, maybe Hades from Cryptine. Oh, well, that one. Okay, this one, it doesn't shift, and it doesn't have any purple, but like the base is the right color, but it's just not purple enough. So not. Oh, this one, I think, no. Is it Bellatrix? No, Carina Nebula from Terra Moons. Okay, not that one, but now I'm thinking about where are my Terra Moons? They are all here. Sorry. All of these are from Terra Moons. So yeah, I was looking for Bellatrix, which is this one. But it's, yeah, it's way too shifty, so it's going to be Beetlejuice from Glam Shop. Then the final row, we have Nosferatu, which is a very dark purple, and for that it's going to be one that I picked earlier. This is Conspiracy from the Clarity Cosmetics Evil Mermaid. This is the only shade that I kept from that palette because all of the other ones, all of the shimmers exploded and all of the other mattes were really, really bad. And yeah, it's very rare for me to really speak badly of a palette or of a product because sometimes it's just like not for me and everyone has their own taste. But this palette was a nightmare to work with. And yeah, but this one is okay, so I kept it. It's going to be my Nosferatu, and then Hellmouth is a true black. And do I have a true black here? Or no, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be in my new shades. So it's another one from Lethal, which is called Transmutation. Okay, so here it is, the first palette, my BITTEN palette. Let me put it inside. Okay, so I think it's not that bad actually. This one should have been a little bit more like, maybe not as light as that one maybe, but I think it looks quite close to the original color story. I will swatch everything like here. I'm showing you the swatches at the moment. And yeah, I'm really happy of how it looks like. Then we are going to move on to the beautiful Nevermore palette, still from Gourmande Girls. And yeah, we are going to do it the same way. Okay, so the first shade is called, is it Full of Glee? I think it's what it's called. And it's a very light gray. I don't think I have another light gray. Or, yeah, no. Because this is a very blue gray. Maybe this would be good, but this is clearly a blue pastel. I think I'm gonna have the same problem as in the previous palette. So I will have to choose which one gets the better light gray, because yeah, it's just, I think this gray is a little bit more, you know, like light blue, as I said. So yeah, I'm going to give that one, which is Dreamy from the Simply Porsche Fairy Tale Fairies palette. But I'm still going to go into my collection later and check if I can get some better colors. Then we have Tormented. I'm sorry because the writing is like a little bit not shimmery, but you know, it's metallic. With the lighting on the photo, it's quite hard to read. I think that's, yeah, I think that's Tormented. And it's a beautiful like khaki green, I would say. I'm pretty sure I have this. Yes, yeah, I think this one is perfect. This is Syncope from Lethal. And then we have Creep, which is a way more like yellow, like it's a pukey green. I love this type of colors, but I don't think I have that in my singles. Like Wildflower could be okay, but it's a little bit too yellow and not green enough. Yeah, I will actually fall short on that one. Or maybe this is, no. This would be the closest, I guess. Okay, what do I do? Do I prefer, because it could also be that, but it's not enough. So it could be either that one, which is Lethal Runaway, or in the blends palette, the shade Wildflower, which is way too bright, but at the same time, or is Serendipity. You know what, maybe that one is closer, but it's like clearly a yellow. It's really not a green. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with that one, and I will see if I change it later. But you know what? It's also quite fun to do it that way, because it also makes me realize that that I don't really find it, because it makes me, you know, realize that it's not a bad thing to actually want these palettes, because I don't have anything like this in my collection. Because most of the time I will, you know, even though sometimes there are palettes that I think that are really, really beautiful, if I know that I have something very similar in my collection, I will not get it. But you know, in this type of situation, I really don't think I have something like this. Well, at least not in my singles collection. Then we have the shade, oh, Raven, sorry. So Raven, it's a very dark green. I think that one would be quite right. Or is Luxe better? No, I think this one is all right, which is Evergreen from the Fairy Tale Fairies from Simply Posh. Then, oh, nice shade. This is in Stitches. What? Oh, it looks like a sort of, what color is that? Is that a gray? I can't really understand what color this is. I think it's between a gray and a dark green. I don't think I will have something like this actually, because they don't look that different. Well, the shades look like one is a little bit more green, like the one that's replacing this, and the other one is way more cool tone and neutral. But it's not, yeah, it's not a black either. Yeah, so I don't really have anything for that. And yeah, I'm not going to put two similar greens. So yeah, you know, I'm not gonna do that one yet, because I really don't know how to do it. And I'm gonna come back to it later. Then we have the shade Lenore, I think that's it. I don't have the, you know, the reference of it, but it also looks like a pink, but it's a brighter pink than in the BITTEN palette. It looks, yeah, it looks like a quite bright pink that shifts to a yellow gold. Maybe, what is it, blush from Mika Beauty Shop. This is one of my most beautiful shade. Like, this is such a beautiful shade. Maybe not pink enough. Okay, it's the quite the right pink, but it doesn't shift. Well, it's almost a red. I think it's Pyramid. No, Spotlight. This must be Pyramid, yes. Well, let me swatch Pyramid actually. Oh, it's very flaky, not my favorite, but actually that one could be sort of a good match. Oh, Dionysus from Cryptine. Oh well, that one is insane. It doesn't look anything like what I'm looking for, but it's still very, very gorgeous. What do I do? I thought I had something like this, like, but I'm not wearing pinks very often, so I'm actually going to choose this. Oh no, let me try this one. I think it's Crush. Yes, Crush is so beautiful. Maybe it's not pink enough either. Like, look at that. Oh, I love that shade so much, and surprisingly it lasts very well on my lids. I don't understand how, but yeah, I'm going to go with Spotlight. No, Pyramid. Yeah, this is what did I do? No, this is Spotlight, this is Pyramid. I don't really like the fact that it's, you know, all flaky, but I think it's going to be okay. Then we have another shimmer, which is actually called Nevermore, and it's a blue. It's a quite dark blue, but like not too much. That shifts purple, which really makes me think about the Beetlejuice shade that I used in the previous palette. But actually, I think it will be perfect. Like, I think, yeah, this is exactly it, in my opinion. This is Lethal Exosphere. And yeah, let me just get rid of some shimmers from my hand. And then we have a matte and, well, another gray, which is called Supernatural. I think I have another gray. Well, I have a grayish. Yeah, I'm going to take the gray from the Rotten palette, which is called Organic. I think it's going to be nice. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Then we have Cara Mia, and this is, how can I describe this? It looks like a light pink, but that shifts to a sort of light blue and then a gold. You know what? It really makes me think of a shade, if I'm not mistaken, from D'Everoon, which is called Stray Cat. Is that it? Oop. Oh, what a beauty. Like, come on. D'Everoon shimmers really are something else. It kind of looks like this. So this is a great option. Let me just go through other palettes just to be sure. This is beautiful as well. This is Little Parsec. Look at that. But it's not really what I'm looking for. Like, none of these are really what I'm looking for, but you know what? I don't think there is a bad answer to this, because like Borsec is actually not that far from what I'm looking for. Vector, no, it's not going to be Vector. From Glam Shop, yeah, no, not one bit. What's that? Yeah, it's multi-unicorn from Glam Shop. It's actually one of my favorites from them. Like it looks so ethereal on the lid. Actually, it doesn't look that far. I'm saying that with every shade, even though none of them look similar. It's so hard with shifty shades. Like sometimes you just have to, you know, to look at the fingers more. Like none of these are really what I'm looking for. Well, I love that one, but it's definitely not that. Maybe I will go with Borsec actually. You know, I'll try that and I will maybe change my mind after. Oh wait, I maybe have another one. This is Moonstone from Lethal. I haven't even swatched it yet. Oh. Oh, it's a holo. I'm not the biggest holo fan, I have to admit, because sometimes I think that the sparkles are too big. But here it doesn't seem to be that way. And actually, it's not a bad match either. Yeah, I'm going to go with Moonstone. Whatever. Okay, now one type of shade that I adore, which is called, what is this? Oh, Exquisite Beauty. Okay, sorry. Which is a beautiful green that shifts a little bit like turquoisey blue. Love that kind of shade. And do I have something like this? Because I love greens, but I don't know if I have that shift. Maybe. Yeah, maybe the Weird Wisteria from Diavroon. Could that be? It's more of a sheerer base, but okay, on some lighting it really looks like bright, like bright green, but I can't show you. It's not the right lighting. It's, oh, come on, show me some green. Oh, so it's the right shift, but not in the right, you know, not in the right way. Nope. The sound that you hear is just, you know, me rubbing my fingers on this little cloth. Okay, not here. Definitely not here. I can try Poet's Muse from Artitude, but I'm pretty sure it's not shifty that way. Beautiful though. This is Vert de Lune from Sinful Echoes. Oh no, it's way too dark. Okay, so it's going to be Weird Wisteria, which is not a bad choice in my opinion. Then, oh, another light blue. And this one is called Little Storm Cloud. That's cute. So of course, well, I can check on my matte singles, but I'm really not sure I have this. Like, not that light. Oop. Actually, well, this is more green. Let me look at the swatches. Okay, so no, it's really a blue. Well, I can have that, but as I have that one as well, I quite want them to be very different. So when I look at the swatches, it looks darker. You know, in the Rotten palette, we have this, hi, we have this Spoil shade that's quite similar. But actually, oop, the Spoil shade looks like this one, which is fresh from the Simply Posh Berry Icy. And I think it could be the best match, but the problem is this one is not right. Like, it should not be there. Like, you know what? Let me just take it away. I will have to find another very light blue, like very light gray, because that's what I actually need. Then what do we have? We have Strangeness, which is, well, it's a dark muted purple, I think. Would that be enough? Like, it's clearly not dark enough. It's Night Call from Lethal. It's clearly not dark enough, but I don't think I will have this shade. Maybe Bewitched, but Bewitched, it's not muted enough. This one here. And I have another one from my singles, which is called Deceit. And, oh, well, you know what? Maybe it could be good. Like, it doesn't look like that in the pen, but it looks like that on the swatches. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. And the two last ones we have Shadows. Yeah, Shadows, which is a shimmer. It's a sort of gray shimmer, but it's a gray blue. I'm pretty sure I have this type of shade actually. Yeah, that one from Glam Shot, which is Aquamarine, but it's really not gray enough at all. Aurora from Glam Shop could actually be a nice one. well, it's a maybe. And yeah, well, I think it's going to be the best one. So Aurora from, yeah? Yes, Aurora from Glam Shop. And the last one is a black. So it's going to be the one from Rotten. It's called Humid. Okay, so here is my very incomplete color story. I'm going to arrange it like it is, and then I'm going to go into my collection and try to find the missing shades. And maybe if you own the palette, you will say like it doesn't look anything like the actual palette, but just so you know, it's not that easy when you don't actually see the shades in front of you. And because in the, like, even looking at the pictures, I don't think that the swatches look the same as the actual palette. So yeah, it's really not easy. And yeah, of course, sometimes I just actually don't own anything that looks like it. So I think that's what's quite fun about this one is, like, I really don't think I have anything that looks like what I'm missing at the moment. So yeah, it's quite exciting actually. And the last one is going to be the Dead Roses 2 palette. And that one, wow. Okay, so first, it's too bad because I don't have the names on all of the shades. Oh, okay, I have them here. How are they done? Oh, okay, okay. So the first one is called Regret. I'm pretty sure it's another black. Do I even have another black? Maybe I have one in the blends. Yeah, it's called Nevermore. Maybe I should have put it this into the Nevermore palette. Then we have Wilt, and actually I think it could be like the wildflower one. And I'm pretty sure I don't have anything like this. Let me just check, but yeah, it's going to be no. Sorry. It's going to be Wildflower. No, it's like this, sorry. Then we have the shade Reflection, and that one is really pretty. It's a shimmer that it's like a very light muted green to a very muted orangey gold. Not sure that I have this though, but maybe in my iridescence. Ooh, actually that's quite quite a good match, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with that one, which is from Lethal, and it's Parallax. Okay. And the last one is Sorrow, and it's a black with sparkles in it. I'm not even gonna look because I know that I don't have this in my single collections, but I may have this in my Vamp palette. You know what? Let me just grab it right now. Okay, so this is the Vamp, and oh, look. Huh. Maybe those two shades would be good. So Sorrow, I think, is looking very much like the shade Michelson that I just put my nail in it so I'm gonna put it there. Maybe it's not supposed to be like the exact same. Oh no, it's like here the sparkles are clearly red, but in the Dead Roses they are not actually red. Like there are other shades, maybe shadows. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be shadows instead of Michelson. And well, I'm going to go back to the Vamp palette later for my Gourmande Girls Nevermore. Then second row we have the shade Transition, which is looking very beautiful, and it's a it seems to be like a beigey base that shifts to a almost white to a sort of yellow green. I'm sorry if I'm so bad to describe shades. Could that be one of the... No, not at all. Not at all. Oh, actually, maybe that one could be, you know, not that bad. This is FRB, I think. Yes, from Lethal. It's going to be that one for now. Then we have Decay, which is a mid-tone brown. Like it's not, like it's maybe a little bit on the warmer side, but not too much. Yeah, it's going to be this one from Simple Beauty. It's called Leather. I'm putting it there. Then we have First Love. First Love is a sort of bronzy shade, like it's a brown shimmer, and do I have something like this? I don't have a lot of brown shimmers, if I'm not mistaken. I can still check. Like, it's not what I'm really drawn to, but maybe I can find something that looks a little bit like it. Maybe in my more neutralish shadows. To me, that's not really brown, but and that was Sugar Sugar from Colourpop. Or this is more of a metallic. It's not, yeah, well, it looks kind of delicious. This is one from Sephora. I'm not gonna be able to tell you the name because it's just numbers on the back. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's named. Yeah, you know, I don't see it there. It's just not that. I don't. Oh, actually, that might not be that bad. It's not as shimmery as it should be, but I'm not gonna get a brown shimmer. I can try a polo, but it's more golden. Oh, actually, okay, sorry. It's really not that bad. It's going to be a polo from the BITTEN Cosmetics Alter palette. Okay, then Whoa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Which is it's between a dark purple and a like brown, like it's a very dark muted purple. To me it's more of a purple. Oh, these are shimmers. I don't have anything that dark here. I don't think I will find anything that muted either. Well, that I haven't used yet, at least. Yeah, I already have my vamp, so let me just check in. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so it's going to stay like this for now until I find something that goes. Yeah. Then next, what line? It's not a row, it's the other thing. Oh no, this is a row, this is a column, is it? Sorry, so next row. Oh wow, another very light gray that I don't own. Well, you know, maybe I can do with that one. It's called Unearthed. It's not a gray, it's a very light, like beigey gray. It's not really gray, but oh, actually I have intuition here. Maybe it's going to be the best match. Yeah, it's going to, no, sorry. Yeah, it's going to be it. Then we have Heartbreak, and I think that one could be either this, no, sorry, could be either this or, oh no, you know what, maybe this one, which is Urchin from Simple Beauty. I really enjoy that shade. But you know what, when I look at it in a pen, it looks way more purple than this. I'm gonna go with the way that it looks in the pen. So I'm going to take the shade Undone by Lethal. Oh, what did I do? Okay. No, here. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go with that. Then we have a beautiful shimmer, which is called Torment, which looks light blue to a quite light cotton purple. Let me check. This is Amethyst from M81 Cosmetics. Oh, let me just do that in my hand here. That's not bad actually. For a match, I mean. Maybe that could be the one. I also have a high purpleoid from the same brand, but yeah, it's not gonna be that. Now I'm thinking maybe Vector from Glam Shop that I already swatched earlier. I think this is a better match. This is, yeah, I think Vector is a better match, even though I really love this. Maybe I will change my mind. Then we have Perish, which is again a sort of pink that goes a little bit blue, like, or maybe more pink to purple. It's really not easy. Oh wow, that's Wisteria from Makeup Beauty Shop, but it's not really that. Star Sign from Terra Moon, not that either. Crystal Ball from Makeup Beauty Shop, maybe that. Dirty Lavender from Makeup Beauty Shop. You know what? Maybe that's the one. It shifts pink. Can you see the pink flip? Well, I do. Yeah, it's going to be Dirty Lavender. I hope both of these are different enough. So, well, yeah, well, both of these are. You really only see it like almost white, but I promise you it's not. Like, it has a pink base. I think you can see the pink base here. And last row we have Loss, and I'm pretty sure I have shimmer everywhere. I'm pretty sure I have something like this in my pinks. So Loss, yeah, it's going to be one of these. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one, which is Poodle from Colourpop. Then we have Broken, and I almost already know what shade it's going to be. I'm going to try it, but this is Aldebaran or Aldebaran. I don't know if you say Aldebaran in English. From Lethal, that I bought because of its name, obviously. But I think it could look quite like that. Yeah, it's almost a perfect match, actually. I know that I also have quite a similar shade from Sinful Echoes. That one, Astral. Whoa, yeah. I'm so stupid. I should have kept the other one, so I'm comparing both. Okay, so Astral is darker and a little bit smoother. I think Aldebaran is the better match, but yeah, Astral is so beautiful. And then we have two mattes, so we have Yearn and Wither. Yearn is a very dark red. Do I still have some very dark red? Well, I can already tell you that with Withers, yeah. It's going to be Unity from Lethal. And yeah, you know what? Maybe it could be this. Could it? Vexed could be better because like when you look at the palette, you're kind of drawn to the reds. Maybe this is a little bit too muted. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take Vexed instead. Okay, it may be too bright, but I still think it's better. Okay, so I'm just missing that dark grayish tone, and I knew I had something like it, but where did I put it? Maybe it's already in another, like it's oh yeah, it's ICU. Maybe it, yeah, you know what? It's going to be this. I think it's quite okay. Yeah, ICU from Colourpop. Okay, so it doesn't look, of course, exactly like it's supposed to. But I think it's the closest I will be able to get. And I think I will have to put one of these longer ones on this side because otherwise I will not be able to fit the Gourmande Girls one. Okay, like this, so it's like that, and okay. So I'm going to see if I can get both of these shades from maybe the Vem palette. So this very, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take the shade Eternal here. It's going to be, yeah, you see, that's a sort of gray light blue. It's what I was looking for. So perfect. And then that shade, I don't think I will be able to find this very dark green. Okay, I may have found it in here, or is it more of a blue? No, you know, I think it's quite perfect. So this is the shade Sub-Zero from Simply Posh. Okay, so here, yeah, okay, here are the 4 palettes together. Okay, I'm quite happy about the result of the BITTEN palette. I I I'm not sure I'm that right about the dead roses, and I think I'm completely off with the Nevermore. But nonetheless, it was really fun. I'm gonna show you here all of the palettes swatched together. Well, not together. I'm going to need to do it in a few times. And I'm going to use them probably and show you some looks, maybe more on Instagram. And yeah, even seeing them done there, it still really makes me want to own them, because yeah, I think their color stories are really unique. The one thing, like, well, there are two things that kept me from buying them earlier. The first thing is the fact that these shimmers are not the best lasting on me. Bella Beauty Bar, I love their mattes. One of my favorites, well, both of them actually. One of my, both are some of my favorites mattes formula in my whole collection. I love them so, so much. I always end up loving their color stories. Gourmande Girls even more than Bella Beauty Bar, even though I love a lot of Bella Beauty Bar's palette. But yeah, I just think that Gourmande Girls really has something really special. One of the only brands where I really love all of their launches. It's really rare that I'm not really into it. But their shimmers, some of them really don't last on me at all, and some of them are like okay. But like the first palette that I tried from Bella Beauty Bar was the Sun and the Sea, and I was so, so impressed because the shimmers were so beautiful and they last all day. Then the Basic Witch, I think, last all day on me as well. And then with the Recently the Influence that were launched, like Basic Witch and Recently the Influence really were launched almost at the same time, and still the Recently the Influence shimmer don't last very well on me. Like, they are very emollient, and I think that every launch since then they have more emollient shimmers. I own the Vamp and the Poison Garden, and well, I own more than that, but I own these, and in those pretty much every shimmer crease on me, which is really, really a bummer because it's quite an expensive brand, and yeah, I really want to love them more. And for Gourmande Girls, I have the Haunted and the Nightshade. Both of them, I adore the color story, but from what I remember, they didn't last that well on me. But lately I had to use the Haunted palette very often because it was in one of my projects, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it did not crease as badly as I remembered. It did, but it was like not the worst in my collection, so it really made me, put things in perspective from what I'm used to. So now, yeah, I'm really wanting these more. And yeah, some of their shimmers don't crease at all on me. Oh, and yeah, I bought the Call of the Sirens last year, and that one creased on me very badly. I think there was only one shade that didn't crease, if I remember correctly, but I may be wrong. Maybe it was like two, but whatever. So yeah, I think that the one in these format are not the same formula exactly. So yeah, it makes me hope that I can get away with it. But yeah, these are so beautiful. I don't think I will be able to resist. Let me know, do you have them? Do you love them? Do you have any problems with creasing? I would love to know. Do you think I did a good job duping them if you own them? Because as I said, not seeing the actual photos, the actual shadows, and only going with the swatches, it's not easy, and I'm probably off on a few shades. Let me know if it's good, and hopefully you enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed doing it. And if you want me to dupe some other palettes that you might be interested in, let me know in the comments. Thank you so very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!